Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel and welcome to the series of IIMS PhD admission. Guys, do you know what are the eligibility criteria of getting into a PhD in IIM, and what are the exams that you need to consider? Everybody know about the CAT, but do you consider CAT as the only exam to get into IIM? I will say no. CAT is not the only exam. It is the only exam for MBA. It is not the only exam for PhD. PhD is a different game, and in this game, CAT doesn't play the very much relevant role. So what are the other exams that you can give to get into a PhD in IIM, or what are the other requirements that you need to fulfill? All will be covered in this video. So let's start today's video and let's show you what is the agenda that we are going to cover today. But before that, I would like to state that session 2022 almost all forms of IIMs are open, and you should be not getting late. Fulfill it as soon as possible. So we will be covering all the relevant information. We will be guiding through your preparation. We will be guiding through your preparation of synopsis, statement of purpose, and what are the key requirements, what are the key points that you need to take into consideration, and which can turn your call into a successful one. So keep watching our channel, keep watching this series, and don't forget to fulfill the form. So now let's go to our agenda of today's video. So today we will be firstly talking about what are the eligibility criteria that you need to fulfill before going into the fulfilling the form, and what are the other requirements, what are the relevant information, and what are the other browser information that is provided in the brochure of the IIMS PhD program. After that, the most important part of the video will be that I will be showing my own form that I have fulfilled in filing the PhD program for IIM Bangalore. Actually, if you talk about me, I have filled 7 forms, out of which 5 was converted, and I have got admission. Admission letter from 2 of the IIMs that I have filled. So this is important to consider. Don't be very desperate about that I will be fulfilling only this and this IIM. There are several IIMs, and I have talked in very detail in the previous video that all IIMs follow the same curriculum. So you don't have to be very much worried about the curriculum or the structure of the program, or the structure is almost everywhere the same. What would make the difference, I have talked in previous video. Please go and watch. What I would suggest here, that don't be desperate about any 1, 2 or 3 IIMs, or just be saying that I will be fulfilling only top IIMs. I will not go with baby or new IIMs. I think this is very foolish idea in terms when you are seeking admission into a PhD, because PhD doesn't make a difference with college. It makes a difference with the faculty that you are in consideration with, that you are taking as a guide. And all the IIMs PhD, I must say, they are very much experienced, they are highly qualified, and they are very much knowledgeable. So you will be getting a lot of things to learn from them, and therefore the campus the campus consideration, I don't think it is a relevant one. So fill all the forms as much as you can, and as per your choices, so that you can be very, very sure that any one will at least will be converted. So I will cover all those 7 forms that I have filled in each of my videos, and in today's video I will be talking about my IIM Bangalore form. So let's start and go to the first let's go to the one of the IIM's website to cover our first 3 agendas. So we have landed upon the IIM Bangalore doctoral program admission procedure for 2022 batch, and this is the various criteria that you can see, and these are the areas of specialization that they are seeking admission into. And what is the duration of program? So first difference is the duration of program within 5 years. So maximum duration of the program is 5 in top IIMs, but when you consider the baby or new IIMs, they will brought down it to 4. So minimum 4 or 5 years you will be giving in your entire PhD journey. Eligibility, the most important thing, you should be having a master degree or an integrated master degree or the postgraduate diploma, that is MBA or PGDM in any of the field, and the person who are into their final year can also apply. Minimum percentage is also given, or you may having a professional qualification of chartered accountancy or company secretaryship. Or you can have a 4-year bachelor degree, that is the 4-year BTech program. BTech people can also directly go into the PhD as per their mandate. This is not in the case of in the case of UGC universities, but IIMs follow these procedure very much. Some people doubt that in IIMs only IIM people can get it for a PhD. So it is absolutely no. It is not relevant information. In IIMs, anyone can get a PhD, but the only condition is you should be very much appealing candidate, and your form should be speaking about you. The last date of application is 19 January to 2022. So as I was saying that you should not be getting late. And the most important part, that what are the exams? What are the exams that you need to consider? Is it only CAT? As you can see, it is not only CAT. Yes, CAT is applicable on all the field, whether you are getting admission in any of the areas of specialization. They have their different areas of specialization, and the different areas of specialization have different acceptable test scores. As you can see, in economics and social sciences, the relevant test scores are this. While in marketing, while in finance and accounting, the relevant test scores are this. So as you can see, the difference is IMB test. IMB test is not applicable in finance and accounting. So since it is IIM Bangalore admission criteria, they are not considering JRF as part of the finance and accounting specialization. So if you are JRF, you cannot apply to IIM Bangalore this year. They are considering JRF for organization of human behavior, decision sciences, and public policy only. So in only 3 of the specialization they are considering JRF, which is anywhere acceptable in all the central, state or public university. But in IIMs, if you want to take admission, you have to consider your area of specialization and its relevant acceptable test score. You have to check the website of every particular IIM. You must check that whether they are accepting your test score if it is JRF in your area of specialization or not. So be sure that in the IIMs that you are fulfilling, JRF should be acceptable as the acceptable test score. So I have talked about IIM Bangalore, but the same thing if you see in IIM Raipur, they will accept it. I will show you on their website. So friends, we have landed upon the IIM Raipur website, and this website says that they are accepting CAT, GMAT, GRE, JRF, UGC and UGC NET also. Mind this, a few days back I have got a question that whether NET qualified candidates are eligible to apply in IIMs or not. So the answer is absolutely yes. If you are eligible in the IIMs criteria, you can fulfill the form. So JRF candidate as well as NET candidate can apply in all the different areas of specialization. So in IIM Raipur, there is not any special test score applicable on different areas of specialization. They consider all the exams for all the areas of specialization. So JRF here is applicable on finance also, in JRF level here is applicable on finance also, in marketing also, in policies also, in OBHR also. In every specialization, JRF is applicable in the case of IIM Raipur. So this is here some differences will arise. But in IIM Bangalore, as we have seen, the JRF was not applicable in case of finance. So what is the crux of it? The crux is, before fulfilling the form, you must check the eligibility exam that is required for your area of specialization, so that you can fulfill the form successfully. So this was about the eligibility conditions. Talking about the other small relevant information, you must visit the website, and I will suggest that you should be checking brochure of every IIM that you are fulfilling, so that you can be very much sure about the conditions and requirements. This is the application fees. and selection would be based on your different things, and the most important thing in the selection that will make difference is interview. I will also share the interview tips, so be with this channel, and if you will subscribe it and hit the bell icon, you will definitely get the update of our videos. Financial support, I will also make a detailed video on this also. In this video we are not covering in detail, but you can see that they provide a 30 to 35,000 stipend to their PhD candidate. As we can see, as we know, in JRF central government provide this stipend, but if you get admission in IIM through other exams like CAT or GRE or GMAT, then in that case the fellowship is not provided. Fellowship is not provided by the central government. In that case the fellowship is provided by the fundings of the IIMs on their own. So this is a website where you can check this statement, and I think I have covered the agendas of today video. You can leave this video now, but if you want to see what information I have given or how I have fulfilled the form IIF Bangalore, we will be covering in the next part of this video. So friends, as you can see on the screen, this is my form that I have filled in 2021 session, PhD 2021 for IIM Bangalore. This is my biographic details I have filled, and my address and contact details. Other things, academic score, the most important thing, academic score. I have talked in previous video that how academic score will make a difference in your admission. 11th and 12th scores, bachelor degree, and they have asked for bachelor my semester wise percentage marks. So I have given that also. In master degree also you have to do the same. They will ask for percentage wise details and semester wise details. And the most important part of any IIMs would be the reference, which is particularly not asked in many of the central universities. Most of the central universities don't ask for reference, but in IIMs they will ask for reference. In reference, what you need to do is, and briefly I will talk that you need to give at least 2 person contact details and name with which who can refer you or who can talk about you if in the case they that means the IIM are requiring some more information regarding you. This I don't think it hardly makes a difference, but if the referee is a very reputed person, or if he is a very reputed person, or very knowledgeable or well-known scholar or well-known researcher in his field, then it will make a difference. Otherwise it will not make a very much difference to your application. So test score, I have given the test score of my JRF. I have qualified in 2019, and this is the payment details. Other scan document, you need to upload it. Additional information, if your particular things, if you want to give, most important things that they ask in the form is extracurricular activities. If you want, you can give awards and distinction that you have won till date. I have given my information. Any additional detail that you want to give to them. Extracurricular activities, I filled this. Awards and distinction. Publication, the most important part, most important part, publication. I have talked in previous video also that before going into a PhD, first if you have not published any of your research paper or article, make sure that you publish before your interview. But if it is published, then it is very well, but if it is not, you should be having at least one working or research paper, so that you can mention. In this case, they will definitely see this section, and they will judge your research aptitude, research interest in your area of specialization. So this was my Bangalore form, and this is all from my side in this video. If you have any question, if you have any doubt, please do comment. If you have any if you see that we need to improve somewhere, please do comment. If you have any question, we will answer it. And in the next video, we will come with another important information from IIM PhD admissions, and we will also talking about my another form from any other IIM. So be with us, hit the bell icon, subscribe to the channel, share the video to all the friends and who are seeking admission into this prestigious institute. So see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye, take care.
भाई मज़ा आया।